Hello everyone, and welcome to day number 29 of our daily Chofetz Chaim. Today we continue with the first chapter of the laws of Lashon Hara. Yesterday we learned that a person is required to even give up their job and their source of income rather than to speak Lashon Hara. And today in halacha number 7, the Chofetz Chaim says that from here we can learn that if a person's finances are not at stake, but it is simply their honor and their ego, then a person would certainly not be allowed to speak Lashon Hara. For example, if a person is sitting with a group of people and they can't get out of the group, and they start talking about things that are absolutely forbidden, Lashon Hara, Rechilos, etc. And if he doesn't take part of this conversation, then they're going to look at him like he's crazy. He is certainly not allowed to speak that Lashon Hara, not allowed to get involved in that conversation whatsoever. And on this and anything like this, our sages tell us that it is better for a person to be called a fool their entire lives rather than to be called a sinner for even a moment in the eyes of Hashem. And during this time, a person needs to strengthen themselves and defend themselves against the onslaught of the Yetzer Hara that is trying to get them to sin. And he should rest assured that the reward that he will receive from Hashem for holding his tongue during this very trying time will be without an end. As our sages tell us, L'fum tzara agra, the more difficult something is, the more reward there is for it. And the Medrash in the Avos Reb Nosson says that one time in pain is worth more than 100 times without, which the Chofetz Chaim explains means that if a person does a mitzvah in a difficult circumstance or resists from doing an avera, and it's a very difficult thing to do, then the reward for that is 100 times more than if that same mitzvah was done or the resisting from that same sin was done in ease. And the Chofetz Chaim continues and says that in a situation like this, we can apply that which the Medrash says, that for every moment that a person holds back their tongue and does not speak, referring to forbidden speech like our scenario, they will merit the hidden light, which every creature and every angel cannot even understand and fathom the greatness of this hidden light. And as far as what exactly to do under these circumstances, that will be discussed later on. In halacha number 8, the Chofetz Chaim says that this prohibition of speaking Lashon Hara is true whether you speak the words with your mouth or if you write them or send them via any other kind of media. It doesn't matter. It is all included in the prohibition of Lashon Hara. In addition, it is also true of Lashon Hara that is not spoken directly, but is simply hinted at in a way that the person listening or watching can understand that that is what you have in mind. That is also considered to be 100% Lashon Hara. And halacha number 9, you should also know, says the Chofetz Chaim, that even if in this negative speech that you are speaking of others, you include yourself, and even if you put yourself first and then you include others in whatever you said negatively about yourself, that is also part of the laws of Lashon Hara. And in this, we conclude the first chapter of the laws of Lashon Hara.